Adrian here, General Manager of 203 North LaSalle Fitness Center, here to talk to you about Train Your Triceps Tuesday. Now, a lot of our members here are always looking to tone up their arms. Not only does it involve the bicep, but it also involves the tricep. So we want to hit different exercises to get those arms nice and strong. So very first one, we want to work our way out to the ground, work with some weights that we can actually control. Our feet planted on the ground, low back, press into the floor. You're having those dumbbells overhead with a slight little overhead positioning. Keep those elbows close to you as you control your weight down. It's all about time under tension. Fully lock those elbows into a skull crusher, nice and slow. Control your weight down. Fully lock out those elbows. So now, a good rep range for this would be about 12 to 15 reps with a 30-second rest period for about 2 sets. Second exercise we're going to be doing is actually a pushing movement, which is one of the fundamentally sound things that you can do. There's so many variations of push-ups. It involves a lot of triceps. Anytime we fully extend that elbow, it's going to require a lot of triceps. So whether you want to start off with on the knees, here, squeeze your glutes, bring your whole body as one unit. Elbows close to your rib cage. Instead of having a 90-degree bend, think about a 45 here close to your rib cage. Control your way down. 1 second pause. Right back up. Squeeze those triceps. Control your way down. Pause. Bring yourself back up. Again, if you want to make that a little bit more challenging, biggest thing is off the knees, all the way back up. Now, if even on the knees tends to be a little bit troublesome, what you can do is you can actually just focus on the lowering. Here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I go into a child pose and just focus on the lowering. And with time, we can develop some strength so that we can get into this position here. The third tricep exercise that we can actually do is a tricep kickback. You want to grab light weights for those. There's many variations that we can position ourselves to correctly perform the exercise. But this one, I'm driving my hips back, bending the knees, they follow, feeling the weight on my heels. What I want to do is keep my elbows behind me and fully extend the elbows, but big control on the way down. So that's why you want to have light weights. Fully extend those elbows, control your way down. If that doesn't work for you, it's arms at a time, you can take a big step backwards, elbow on the knee for support. Drive the elbow back, and you can focus on one arm at a time. But again, big emphasis on locking out that tricep, control your weight down. Just to recap, there's 3 different exercises that we covered today. One of the big ones, which I would start off with, is bodyweight push-ups. We went over different variations that you can perform there. We also went over working out a certain movement where our triceps were overhead, slightly at an angle, into our skull crushers. And there's also benefit with working our triceps with our elbows behind our torso. But the biggest thing is quality over quantity here. Take your time, good contraction. The biggest thing is about 12 to 15 reps of each one, about 2 sets. Take adequate rest as needed. And in regards to weight, as you can see here, I had 5 pounds, 10 pounds throughout variations of exercises. See what you have at home, whether it's a book, a gallon of water, or anything like that, a gallon of milk. Play around with different positioning, but make sure that you have good control over these movements.